Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Choctaw Field, where the Choctaws are about to do business with the Madison Academy team. And Madison Academy, of course, the Mustangs they are, and they're getting ready. And this will be the first opportunity we have had to stream a boys baseball game. We got a couple of cameras that we're going to show you, of course, tonight. We've got getting an opportunity to look at the first batter tonight, which is Simpson for Madison Academy. And the first pitch is going to be a ball one. We appreciate you joining us tonight. We have got all right, Kieran, a few little technical difficulties here, but we're about ready to get our portion of this coming up. One batter up, one batter down for, actually, I got a runner on second base. That's the second batter. This will actually be the third batter face. This is Thompson. And the pitch is going to be a little high and outside. No balls, one strike. And that's swung on and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. That evens the count. With 1 out, runner at second. Thompson, the shortstop, at the plate. Gunnar Carmack delivers. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. There's the 1-2 pitch. It's low and inside in the dirt, and heading down to third and making it easily is number 16, Simpson.
There he is, Christian. Get him in, buddy.
So runner at third, 2 outs. 1 out, rather. 2 balls, 2 strikes. There's the delivery. It is strike 3 called. That's 2 outs. Stepping up to the plate's the center fielder, Jones. He's number 10. There's the delivery to the left-handed batter, strike 1. There's the delivery, swung on. It was a low pitch, but he went for it. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Runner at third. We got Simpson on third. And swung on, strike 3 called as 4 up, 3 down for Dyer County, and no runs on 1 hit. 1 left and no errors, and in the middle of the first, there is no score as the Dyer County Choctaws will come to bat. Well, Dyer County is going to come to the plate here as we get ready for the bottom of the first. Thank you all for joining us. We'd like to thank, of course, Burke's Broadcasting for making this all of this possible, and of course David Bach for running all the graphics here tonight. Walker steps in from the left side of the plate. There's the first pitch, called strike 1. Eli Walker averaging 241, 458 on base percentage. There's strike 2 called. Slugging percentage is 397, and done a pretty good job for the Choctaws this year. That's going to be a ball high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And there's a pitch from Greer, swung on and missed. And Eli Walker is retired. It's going to bring up Landon Gordon. Number 8, he is also batting on the left side of the plate. And there's the delivery from Greer, and it is ball 1, a little bit outside. Just underway here at Choctaw Field. There's swung on and fouled straight back to the fence. We'll get a new baseball and continue to start. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Second batter here faced by Greer here in the bottom of the first. It is swung on, hit back up the middle. Second baseman, but grounds it, throws it on to first, but pulls the first baseman, number 34, off the bag. Pearson So that's going to mean he is going to reach on a throwing error on the second baseman, and that's going to be the first base runner for the Choctaws tonight. It's going to bring to the plate Noah Muncriff. Actually, I am incorrect on the roster. This is Cam Barlow. Sorry about that, Cam. There's the delivery. Strike called. One out, one on. And a throw on over to first is not in time as Dyer County runner gets back safely. There's a delivery. That's strike two. No balls, two strikes. And that ball's in the dirt, and it looks like going on to second is going to be Langdon Gordon. And he'll get in safely. Stolen base on the pass ball. Cam Barlow steps back in. Career pitch is on the way. Swung on and popped up to the short. That's going to fall on the grass. Shortstop gets it, and the runner does not advance. So holding it second is Landon Gordon on the fly out to short. That's going to bring up Caden Stafford. Caden Stafford with two outs, one runner on second base. Caden steps in looking for the pitch from Greer. There's a delivery. Caden slaps it to right field. Will it get down? No, it'll be caught by the right fielder. And much like the Mustangs in the first inning, Dyer County leaves one on, no runs, one hit, and one error. One guy left on, and we're at the end of one. No score here at Choctaw Field as Madison Academy Mustangs will come to the plate. Dyer County goes back to the field. I want to remind you, of course, we're doing this broadcast and we're kind of testing things out to kind of see what is going to be for our broadcast for the district tournament. It is our hope to bring the district tournament here. The boys district will be right here at Choctaw Field. The girls district will be at Munford, and we are pretty excited about having the opportunity to get this done. Give you a little shot of our fan cam of everybody over there getting something to eat. That seems to happen a lot around this stadium in between innings. Gunnar Carmack is on the mound for Dyer County, and stepping up is going to be number 12, the opposing pitcher, Greer. Be his first attempt at the plate. Greer, Martin, and Sanford will be on the mound, or will be at bat. Ball one. And that's going to be a ball as well. 2 balls, no strikes to Cam Greer. There's the delivery, and that's a call strike. And that one is swung on and fouled down the first base line. And there's one fouled back. And there's a ball. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Cam Greer, the opposing pitcher. That's the 5th batter in the lineup tonight. That swung on, hit to center field. Caden Stafford eyes it, gloves it, and brings it down. Has 1 out. It's going to bring to the plate Martin. He's the left fielder tonight. And there's the pitch. It is swung on, grounded to third, scooped up to throw on to first. Is barely in. It's in time, but just about pulled him off the bag. But that was a good stretch by the first baseman. Landon Gordon made the play, third base. And stepping in is number 17, Sanford, for the Mustangs. There's the delivery, a little bit high, ball 1. There's the pitch. That 2 is a little outside. 2 balls, no strikes from Gunnar Carmack. 2 outs, nobody on here in the top of the second. And there's a call strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. And there's a ball, so 3-1. There's a delivery, swung on and missed. Strike 2. And that one's hit to past the first baseman, goes out into right field, and that's going to be a base hit for number 17, Sanford, and that's going to bring up Udovich, number 11. He's the third baseman. Udovich will step in with 2 outs, batting from the right side of the plate. Udovich, and should he get on, Heath is on deck for Madison Academy. 2 outs here in the top of the second. Gunnar Carmack, the delivery. In the dirt, it gets by, and moving on to second will be Sanford. That one gets by the catcher, and he's going to walk out to the mound to talk with the pitcher. That's Zach Epperson. Going to have a meeting at the mound. Coach is going to be involved in that as well. Well, the umpire. I'm stuck in basketball season, Paul. Umpire's going out to say how much longer you guys need. Are you going to change pitchers or not? And let's play. So he breaks it up. The coach goes back to the dugout on the third base side, and Going to bring number 15, the catcher, back to the plate. We're about ready to get this one underway again. Gunnar Carmack. He delivers, swung on and missed. Udovich, 1-1. One ball, one strike, 2 outs. That swung on, grounded back to the pitcher. He scoops it up, throw on to first, gets the runner going to first, and that will end the top of the second for the Mustangs. They leave one on. No runs on one hit and no errors. One man left on base. Still no score in the middle of the second here tonight. Both pitchers being a little stingy with runs tonight. Nobody has scored thus far in this one as we come to the bottom of the second. Stepping to the plate. That's Tanner Holcomb. Going to be stepping in. Cam Greer out on the mound. His second inning of work, and the pitch fouled back. That's going to make its way over into the softball field. That'll be a souvenir for one of the fans here tonight. Stepping back in is Holcomb. He fouls that one off as well. No balls, 2 strikes. Nobody outs here in the bottom of the second. There's the delivery, high and outside, ball 1. Tanner Holcomb standing in, swung on and hit to left center. Going back, he cannot make the catch. It's going to roll to the fence. He's got a double. Will he stretch it into 3? He will not, as the throw comes back in from the left fielder to the cutoff man, the shortstop, and easily into second is Tanner Holcomb. And the leadoff batter is on for the first time for the Choctaws tonight. It was Martin on the play out there. It just was playing him a little too short. Hit it over his head. Ball outside. Ball 1 to number 9, Landon Hooper. Landon Hooper. I'm sorry. Thank you, David. That pitch in the dirt. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. There's the pitch. It is swung on and fouled back. Two balls, 1 strike. There's the pitch. Hooper hits it down to third. It is scooped up. The throw on over to first in time. It's going to be the first out, and Tanner Holcomb will have to hold at second base. Now Dallas Parker will step in for the first time tonight. With a runner in scoring position, one out. Cam Greer on the mound. Dallas Parker awaiting the pitch. There's a delivery. It is swung on, hit to third again. He scoops it up, throw on over to first, and again, now this time he tries to go to third, and he'll be tagged out. And no, they say the ball gets out of his hand and rolls to the out in left field, so he's going to be safe. The throw was way early. I mean, goodness gracious, they had a campfire built before Holcomb got over there, but nonetheless, he couldn't hold on to the baseball, and that's going to leave the runner at third base, and new life for Dyer County as number 15, Zach Epperson, steps in, the catcher. There's a delivery. It is hit high, deep center field, left center, and it's going to be caught, and that'll be the third out. So no runs on one double by Holcomb and one left. As we go to the top of the third, there is no score here at Choctaw Field. Again, we'd like to thank all the people that make this possible. Of course, our illustrious statistician and helpful coach and what have you, David Bach, is here. He's keeping us up to date on all this. Paul Stringham, our engineer, and we thank Burke's Broadcasting. They're making this broadcast possible, and of course West Tennessee Communications also helping us make this thing possible. We do it absolutely for free, so we hope you enjoy watching it, and we thank you for being a part of it. Our last girls game we did was it Monday night? Last Monday night we did the girls game. There were 96 viewers watched that game live, which we didn't even advertise it, so we thought that was pretty good, but we thank you for being a part of this. Stepping up is going to be, it'll be Heath, Coffer, and back to the top of the lineup with Simpson for the Mustangs. So Gunnar Carmack is on the hill. He gets congratulations from Langdon Gordon, and we're about ready. That's Heath at the plate. There's a delivery. Swung on and fouled back right into the catcher's mitt. It was run in on him a little bit, but Jefferson kept it in front of him. There's a delivery, strike two. No balls, two strikes. There's the 0-2 delivery, and it is swung on, fouled straight back. Count will hold at 0-2. And there's a delivery. It is hit to shallow left, playing him straight away and making the catch. Tanner Holcomb with the catch. He was the one that doubled in the last. You're testing me, aren't you, David? Yeah. There's the delivery. It is bunted down the third base side. It rolls foul. Oh, just had a little bit of spin on it. That caught Dyer County off guard, and it was the wise play of Zach Epperson. Just went ahead and let it roll foul when he saw it going that way, and because the batter was on first. That was Coffer, number 15. He's the right fielder, number 16. That is Simpson, rather. Leadoff batter. There's a delivery. It is popped up. Heads up. Directly behind us. And it'll be out of play, and he'll stand in again. No balls, 2 strikes. That's about, what, the second or third 0-2 pitch to him? There's a delivery, and it's a little bit low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Carmack delivery to Simpson, swung on and missed, struck him out.
First baseman number 34, Bryce Pearson.
Pearson will step in and try his hand versus Gunnar Carmack. And there's the Carmack delivery. It's low and inside, ball 1. There it is, swung on, foul down the left field line, scooped up by the third base coach, and throw on to the pitcher is in time for the next pitch. There's the delivery. That one is popped up. It's going to be to the right side. It will be, just out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the third. No score here at Choctaw Field. There's the delivery, and it hits in front of the plate. It was blocked very well by Zach Epperson. Kept it in front of him, and that thing hit 3 or 4 feet in front of the plate. So it was a good play by Epperson. Keep that one from getting by him. That's one that does get by him. Fortunately, nobody on base, so it's going to be 2 in a row that hits 3 or 4 feet in front of the plate. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Bryce Pearson stands in. And there's a shot down to the left field side. It's going to not only get in the hole, but go all the way to the fence. It is scooped up by the left fielder. Throw on to second is going to be not in time, and a stand-up double by Bryce Pearson. So Simpson singled in the first, and Pearson has now doubled here in the third, and with runners on and 2 outs, stepping to the plate is Thompson, the shortstop. Carmack's delivery to Thompson. He thought about it, but takes strike 1. There's the pitch. It's hit out to center field, and moving over is a left fielder. He gloves it easily, and thus will end the inning, but not before a double by Bryce Pearson. And no runs on 1 hit, 1 man left, and in the middle of the third, there is no score here at Choctaw Stadium. Sun goes down, the lights come on.
Once again, Dyer County Baseball would like to thank Jeffers Heating and Air for being tonight's game night sponsor, hometown business for 16 years. Jeffers Heating and Air repairs all maintenance models and has financing available on all new systems. Be sure to give them a call at 731-287-3225.
Cam Greer going the distance so far in the bottom of the third. Going the distance. He's got a ways to go to make it that far, but he's still in there and showing no signs of anything. Just keeping the ball down and over the plate. And has shut out Dyer County hitting so far. Stepping in is number 31, Caleb Hall. He's the second baseman for Dyer County. There's a delivery swung on and missed. Strike one. That one is hit to right center. It looks like it's going to get down. It does. It's fielded by the right fielder, and that's going to be a single to lead off the inning for Caleb Hall. Stepping in is number 24, Eli Walker, back to the top of the batting order for the Choctaws. That one is swung on, hit over the second baseman's head out into right field, and two guys up, and both guys have gotten on base as Dyer County's got back-to-back singles with runners at first and second. Eli Walker batting .241 on the season. He's got a .458 on-base percentage. He's one of two tonight. And that's Langdon Gordon. That one is swung on down the first base line. Is it fair? It is, and one run's going to score. And moving on to third, and a throw is not in time coming home, and both runners are going to score. So Walker and Hall both score, and Dyer County opens up a 2-0 lead with nobody out, and the bases are cleared. Moving on to second was Langdon Gordon. And stepping in now will be Cam Barlow. He's the first baseman. Barlow swings and hits it to first, and walking over and making the play is the first baseman. That is Bryce Pearson. And that'll be the first batter retired by Cam Greer here in the bottom of the third. Dyer County's got 2 runs. It does advance Langdon Gordon to third base, and ball one is the pitch to Caden Stafford. There's the delivery, and strike one called. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, runner at third. Runner at third is Langdon Gordon. Caden Stafford at the plate. Here's Cam Greer's delivery. It is fouled straight back. Got to double check the cam. Looked like it came right for us. You could have caught that one, David. Had your glove hand up. Coming right into your living room, ladies and gentlemen. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's a delivery. Hit by a pitch. Caden Stafford is going to trot on down to first base. So runners at the corners. And coming up next will be Tanner Holcomb. He hit a double his first time up in the second inning, but he was stranded at third base. There's a delivery way high. Ball one, and slipping on down to second is Caden Stafford. So now both runners in scoring position for Tanner Holcomb. And Tanner takes strike on the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Greer looks Stafford back, then delivers to the plate. Swung on and missed by Holcomb. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And there's a shot. It's going to be, gloved by the second baseman, and they double off Caden Stafford, and man, going up the ladder was the second baseman. What an excellent job. That was Simpson. And man, oh man, that saved a run, or a couple of runs right there, because Stafford would have scored on that one too. So we've scored 2 runs on 4 hits and 2 left on base. Dyer County now leads it 2-0 as we go into the top of the 4th. Dylan Jones, Cam Greer, and Martin will be the batters. Yeah, buddy, don't slip up to the concession stand. We just might catch you. 2-0 is the score. Stepping in from the left side of the plate is number 10, Dylan Jones. Gunnar Carmack delivers and swung on and missed. Strike 1. And there's a delivery a little bit low and inside. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one's popped up on the third base side and running over, trying to get to it if he cannot. Had 3 guys running over there, but could not quite make the play. And that was some speed, too. You see that? Langdon Gordon over there, the shortstop, Dallas Parker, and the left fielder. That was Tanner Holcomb. All making a run at it. So, new life. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's the Carmack delivery. And that one is hit to center field, and fading to the right, Caden Stafford calls him off and makes the catch. And that's going to be 1 out. Cam Greer will step in, the pitcher. So it's pitcher versus pitcher. There's the delivery. Thought about it, but strike 1. It was a check swing, but it was a good call. No balls, 1 strike. 1 out. And that was going to be a little low and outside. Ball 1. Here's a delivery. It is hit to short. Charging and making the throw in time. That was an excellent, excellent play by Dallas Parker for Dyer County. And that's 2 outs. Jarvis Martin steps in. Jarvis Martin's the left fielder. He looks at the first pitch, hits it back to the pitcher, and flipping it over to first is Gunnar Carmack, and thus ends the inning, the top of the fourth for the Mustangs, and Dyer County will now come to bat. Dyer County leads it 2-0. Dyer County's got 2 runs on 4 hits. Gunnar Carmack has only given up 2 hits. They have stranded 4 base runners. He has yet to walk a batter. Caden Stafford, of course, got on and was hit by a pitch, so there have been 5 base runners for Dyer County. So Hooper steps in and takes ball 1. There's the Greer delivery, and it's going to be ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. There's a delivery. It's low and inside. It gets by the catcher, but nobody's on base, so it doesn't matter. Three balls, no strikes. There's the pitch, and ball 4. For the second inning in a row, actually the third inning in a row. No, second inning in a row, the leadoff batter has gotten on. This time via the walk, and stepping in is Dallas Parker, the shortstop. Dallas Parker flied to left his last time up. There's a delivery outside, ball 1. That's 5 balls in a row that has been thrown by Cam Greer. Cooper takes his lead at first. They throw over, almost got a balk. Looked like he looked toward the plate, but delivers on to first, but throw not in time. And there's a delivery to the plate. Strike 1 called. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's the 1-1 delivery. Slapped up the middle. It's going to be scooped up off the arm by the second baseman. He kind of lost it there for a minute, and it just fell right behind him, and all runners are going to be safe, as runners are first and second with nobody out. That may be a fielding error on the second baseman is what they'll score that one. So we're going to see Parker reached on an error. Dallas Parker hitting .471. He's got an on-base percentage of .526. And that was eaten up. There's a delivery. There's the bunt down the third base line, but rolling foul. So everybody will go back. That was an excellent, excellent bunt by Zach Epperson. It just barely missed it. No balls, 1 strike, 2 on, nobody out. And that one slapped back up the middle. That'll get through the hole. A seeing eye ground ball that rolls all the way to center. 1 run will score. And runner moves on over to third, so runners at second and third. Still nobody out as Landon Hooper scores.
Second baseman number 31, Caleb Hall.
Is that Drew?
Our right foot Choctaw for 22.
Is that Drew over there getting the bat? No, okay. There's the pitch. It's going to be a little inside. Ball one. Runners at second and third. Nobody out. Here in the bottom of the fourth. 2 balls and no strikes. Caleb Hall at the plate. Cam Greer on the mound. There's a delivery ball way high and outside. That's ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes. They got a place to put him. But that'll load him up with nobody out. So he really does not want to do that. There's a delivery, ball 4. Going to load him up with nobody out. And that's going to bring to the plate number 24, Eli Walker. He singled in the first inning. He, I think, grounded to first in the second, or I mean in the third inning, his second at bat. Coach walks out, talks to the pitcher. As the umpire heads toward the mound to break it up, he doesn't get far. Coach is going to leave him in there. And stepping in is Eli Walker. Walker slaps it high and deep to right, but making the catch is the right fielder, but that's going to score one, as coming in to score is Dallas Parker, and moving on to third. Moving on to third is Caleb Hall.
Third baseman number 8, Langdon Gordon.
Langdon Gordon will now step in. Langdon Gordon singled and got 2 RBIs his last at bat. Gordon steps in. There's a delivery, high and tight, ball 1, throw back to third, not in time. Getting back in there. There's a delivery to the plate. That one's going to be outside. Ball 2. Langdon Gordon stands in. There's a delivery. Ball low. 3-0. Cam Greer struggling with a little control here. There's a 3-0 pitch, ball high, ball 4. So now we're loaded again. We've got Caleb Hall at third. And it looks like, is that 22 Taylor Sipes at third? That would be a pinch runner, wouldn't it? And a timeout is called. As, yep, they're going to call for a new pitcher. So if this were a sponsored show, this would be where we would take a break. But seeing as this is not, we are going to thank you ever so much for being a part of this. And coming into pitch is going to be number 14. That is Christian Thompson.
I'll bet you for the Mustangs, number 16 plays Simpson.
Christian Thompson comes in, and I'm going to give him an opportunity to warm up. He's going to face Cam Barlow, Caden Stafford, and if either of them get on, Tanner Holcomb will be on, or will be at the plate. Said that wrong. That is Clay Simpson, who has come into pitch, number 16 instead of number 14. So he's gone from second base to pitch, and didn't see who they put out at second base. So, but the evening is over for Cam Greer, and stepping in is number 27, Cam Barlow. He takes ball one. Bases are juiced. One out. He's inherited a mess here. Right-handed sidearm pitcher brings strike one. There's that delivery. It's going to be low. Ball two. 2 balls, 1 strike. And that one is going to be called low. 3 balls and 1 strike. Simpson delivers, and it is swung on right by the first baseman. It's going to roll all the way out to the right fielder. And another 2 runs will score for Dyer County, as Caden Stafford scores, and number 22, that is Taylor Sipes, will score. So runners at first and third, only 1 out, and I'm sorry, Caden Stafford didn't score. He's getting ready to come up at the plate. Now we're going to make another pitching change. Looks like number 7 is going to pitch now. That is Eric Jeffords. Jeffords is going to come in, and so I guess Caden Stafford will wait. Dyer County has scored 4 runs here. They lead it 6-0 here in the bottom of the 4th inning. No score throughout the first 2.5 innings, but then Dyer County scored 2 in the bottom of the 3rd, and they 2 RBIs on or 2 scores on a 2 RBI single by Langdon Gordon that in the bottom of the second, and then wheels came off here in the third. We've got, or in the fourth rather, we've got 4 runs. Runners at first and third, and only 1 out here in the bottom of the fourth. So well, I think the pitcher is ready. Eric Jeffords. He's going to get some instruction from the catcher. Catcher number 23, Dale Heath. And Caden Stafford will step in. Dyer County has got runners at first and third. And there's a delivery, ball 1, and heading down to second base is Cam Barlow. So he's at second. Holding it at third is number 8, Langdon Gordon. And there's ball 2 from Eric Jeffords. There's the pitch, ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. Jeffords delivers the 3-0 pitch, ball 4. That loads him up again. And that's going to bring to the plate number 20, Tanner Holcomb. He doubled his last time up. That one is strike 1, right over the heart of the plate. Tanner Holcomb awaits the delivery. That's low and outside, ball 1, 1-1. With only 1 out, Dyer County has 4 in. The bases are loaded. And Tanner Holcomb at the plate could make this worse. High and tight, ball 2. Dyer County on the verge of blowing this one wide open. That one is fouled back. 2 balls, 2 strikes. There's a delivery. It is hit back up the middle. It is fielded by the short, on to second and on to first for a double play. And he gets out of a bad place right there, but not before. Dyer County scores 4 runs on 2 hits and 3 men left. At the end of 4, Dyer County leads it 6-0. Keeping up with it, that would have been better. I had been. Yeah, thank you for doing that. Still got a shutout by the pitcher, Dyer County pitching. Gunnar Carmack. Carmack has pitched 4.1 innings so far. He's got a start tonight. Coming into tonight, giving up 3 hits and 1 run, 1 base on balls. He struck out 3 coming into tonight. Done an excellent job, though, here tonight. Stepping in is number 17, Sanford. That is swung on and missed. Strike 1. That pitch is taken outside. Ball 1, 1-1. And that ball is ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. There's a 2-1, swung on and missed, strike 2. There's the 2-2 pitch, strike 3 called. Struck him out. That's going to bring to the plate Udovich. He's number 11, the third baseman. Here's a delivery. It is called strike 1. Carmack has yet to surrender a run. He's only surrendered 2 hits. And that one slapped down a third base line, scooped up and throw on to first in time for 2 outs. Excellent play by Langdon Gordon. And with 2 outs, that's going to bring Heath to the plate. And strike 1 is called over the outside part of the plate. Carmack brings it and swung on. It's popped up. Backing up is the shortstop. He squeezes it, and that'll be 3 up, 3 down. As Dallas Parker puts it away, and we still have a shutout so far by Dyer County pitcher Gunnar Carmack. Eric Jeffords is going to step back in for another one. He got out of a mess. He inherited 2 on, walked 1, which loaded the bases, but then Dyer County hit into a double play, which the Mustangs badly needed to get out of that inning because that inning was about to be ugly. They had scored 2 runs in the third, 4 runs in the fourth. Waiting to step in for Dyer County is Landon Hooper. He's the designated hitter. He walked his last time up. Bottom of the 5th. Dyer County leads it 6-0. Hooper takes ball 1 high. Landon Hooper's batting .320 as he takes ball 2. Landon on base percentage is .419. There's strike one on the outside corner. 2 balls, 1 strike. There's a delivery from Jeffords inside. 3-1. And that's ball 4 high. So that's going to put Landon Hooper on first base. He walked the last time up, and he walked this time up. And that's going to bring in Dallas Parker, the shortstop. He waits on the Jeffords delivery, and it's low, ball 1. Landon Hooper thought about making a run at second base, but Parker held him up. Here's a delivery, and it's going to be ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. No outs. Hooper at first. That is thrown behind the batter. It gets away from the catcher, but Hooper waited a little too late to make the decision and has to retreat back to first. Eric Jeffords on the hill, allowing his first baseman to tie his shoe while time is called. Now he's ready. That number 34, Bryce Pearson. Jeffords throws over to first. It's not in time as Dyer County's Landon Hooper gets back easily. Throw on over to first, it gets by, and that's the risk you take. If it gets wild, he is at second base and is going to run on to third, and he's going to make it into third easily, and with nobody out, that's a run coming. That's definitely going to be a run. See, that's what you've got to be careful for. If you so easily mess that play up, and if it gets by the first baseman, there's no one backing him up. It goes into right field, and he is on third just like that. So that's ball 4 outside. So 2 walks and runners on the corners as Dallas Parker works Eric Jeffords for a walk, and it's going to bring number 15, Zach Epperson, the catcher. There's a delivery. It is outside, ball 1. Both runners take their lead but retreat back. One ball, no strikes. Meeting at the mound there. And there's a delivery. It hits him. And looks like Zach Epperson's going to take his base. And now the bases are loaded again with nobody out. He caused Dyer County to hit into a double play in the last inning. He would sure like to have one here. And now a pinch runner is going to come in as Dyer County is going to bring in number 10. That is J.D. McCord. Did an excellent job in the JV game. So J.D. McCord at first base. Still Landon Hooper at third. Still no hits in this inning. Both have received, one was walked and one was hit by a pitch. And that is strike one call. No balls, one strike. Been few and far between last few minutes. That's way outside. Ball one. There's a shot back to right center field. Is it going to fall? And it does. And having to throw it back in as the center fielder as one run scores. Number 9, Landon Hooper will score, but they had to wait on it. They weren't sure he wasn't going to catch it, so runners are still loaded. We've got Dallas Parker at third. We've got J.D. McCord at second. And at first, number 31, Caleb Hall. And that's going to bring us back to the number 22, which is Taylor Sipes, who checked in last inning. And your score now 7-0. That's ball one high to Sipes. There's a delivery, strike one, 1-1. Hall at first, McCord at second. We've got Parker at third. That one fouled straight back, out of play. One ball, two strikes to Sipes. And strike three call. So one out, bases are loaded. Already got one in this inning.
Now back number 8, Langdon Gordon.
Langdon Gordon will step in. Langdon Gordon takes the first pitch low, ball one. I see no action in the bullpen for the Mustangs. There's a delivery. That's hit to left field. It's going to drop. One run is going to score, and that will be it, as a single by Landon Gordon is going to score Dallas Parker. And stepping in now is going to be Noah Muncrief will step in, number 23. Muncrief, I should say. The 8-0 your score. Ball high and behind Muncrief. Eric Jeffords still on the hill. He came in relief. He's given up now 4 runs. There's a delivery, and that's going to be outside. Ball 2. And that one's going to be called for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Bases are loaded. We are in the bottom of the 5th. There's a delivery. It is hit foul down the first base line and out of play. Noah Muncrief It's only 1 for 2. Hasn't been to the plate a whole lot. And that one is fouled back. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Only 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. The 2-2 from Jeffords. Swung on and fouled to the right field or first base dugout. Jeffords delivers. It is popped up to the infield. That should be infield fly rule. It'll be caught by the first baseman. No one advances, so 2 outs now with the bases loaded. And stepping in is Caden Stafford. There's a delivery way outside. Ball 1 to Stafford. He was hit by a pitch earlier. It was back when Cam Greer was on the hill. Jeffords 1-0 pitch. Ball 2 outside. That's going to be outside. 3 balls, no strikes. 1 more ball, and it's 9-0. Caden will probably take all the way. And that's a strike at the knees. The 3-1 delivery. High, ball 4. That'll walk in a run, so it's now 9-0. And 1 more run would be mercy rule, would it not? 10 after 5? If they do it that way here. Or is it? I'm not real sure. We'll find out. Stepping in is number 20, Tanner Holcomb. He fouls 1 back. Jeffords 0-1 delivery. It's hit to the second baseman. He fields it, throws it on to first, and that's going to be 3 outs. But not before. Dyer County puts 3 more on the board and leads 9-0. 3 runs on simply 2 hits. It was a bunch of walks. And at the end of 5, Dyer County leads at 9, Zilcho. Back out to the mound is Gunnar Carmack. Going to be back at the top of the order. Clay Simpson, Pearson Bryce, and then Thompson will be batting. That is Christian Thompson. Clay Simpson will step in for his part here in the top of the 6th. There's a delivery. It is hit high to center field. Going back, Caden Stafford. He's under it, gloves it. One pitch, one out here in the sixth. It's going to bring up number 34, Bryce Pearson.
Number 34, Bryce Pearson.
There's a delivery, swung on and missed. Strike one. The 0-1 delivery, swung on, popped up. Going out to get it is the second baseman. He does. And 3 pitches, 2 outs. Mustangs had a hit in the first and a hit in the second, and that's been about it. Swung on and popped up. And this could end the inning. A third base or shortstop calls everyone off and makes the catch. And 3 up, 3 down. So Dyer County leads it 9-0 as we go into the bottom of the sixth. This is probably the chilliest baseball season I can remember, being this late in the season. Normally we're, yeah.
Jeffrey's Heating and Air for sponsoring tonight's game. Jeffrey's Heating and Air repairs on all makes and models with financing available on all new systems. Make sure you give them a call at 731-287-3225 for more information. Jeffrey's Heating and Air, hometown business for 16 years.
Yeah. Yeah, we can work on that. Choctaws will be back in action tomorrow, right here as Bartlett comes to town. They have changed the time for those of you who have a schedule. I think they have pulled that one back to, I believe the JV game starts at 2, I believe it is. I better look that up. All right, stepping in for Dyer County is number 9, Landon Hooper. Eric Jeffords still on the hill. He delivers, strike one. Actually, that is ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Game time for the game tomorrow against Bartlett. The JV game starts at noon and the varsity at 2:30. So got that confirmed. And strike 2 call. There it is. Slap to right, and it's caught. And 1 out. Landon Hooper is retired. Dallas Parker is up next, the shortstop. And that's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. 1 ball, no strikes. And swung on and missed. Big cut there by Parker, and comes up empty. 1-1. And that one's fouled back. That's going to be up and over the concession stand. And there's the delivery. It's slapped to third. It is breaking away from the left fielder. It's going to roll all the way to the fence. And Parker easily in for second. He's going for three. The cutoff man has it and goes in head first for a triple. And just like that, boy, even from the right side of the plate, he hit that one hard. And it was going right at the left fielder, but it was breaking to the left. Now, normally a left-handed batter will have one break toward the line like that, but he got some spin or something on that one, and he goes in nose first to third base, and he's got a triple, a one-out triple. And that's going to bring Epperson in. And ball outside, ball one. There's the delivery, swung on and missed, strike. One ball, one strike. Did you bring the hand warmers? Have to remember that next time. There's the delivery, strike two, swinging. There's a delivery. That one's fouled straight back. One ball, two strikes. Epperson steps back in. And there's a delivery down to first. He picks it up and he beats out first base. No, they're going to call him out. That's going to be two outs, but they looked the runner back, so he did not get an opportunity to score, did Dallas Parker, so he's still there at third base with two outs. And that's going to bring number 31, Caleb Hall, to the plate. That's hit by a pitch. They're going to say he was hit, so Caleb Hall is going to go to first, and that's going to bring number 22, Sipes, back up to the plate.
Number 22, Taylor Sipes.
Sipes going to bat from the left side of the plate. I think he was batted right-handed last time, didn't he? I believe. Maybe not. Nonetheless, Sipes stands in. There's the delivery, ball high. Jeffords' 1-0 delivery is low, ball two. Runners on the corners, two outs. And that one swung on and fouled back. Two balls, one strike. We have two outs and runners at the corners. And that one's going to be way outside, ball three. Time is called by Sipes. He was thinking that Jeffords took a little long on the mound, so he's going to try to break his rhythm a little bit. Calls time, then steps back in, and we start this over again. And the delivery, it is fouled down the left field line, but way foul, way out of play. Langdon Gordon on deck. He'll be up next should Sipes reach. Here's Jefford's delivery, and he golfs it down the first base line, but it is going to be foul. He had to dig that one out of the sand trap. And ball 4. So now the bases are loaded. Stepping in is number 8, Langdon Gordon. Here's a delivery. It's popped up. They're going back, and shortstop catches it. It is a fair ball. He missed it? Oh, I didn't see that. Well, I thought he caught it. And that will be the ball game as the 10th run scores. So if he missed it, that'll be the end of it. And Choctaws win it here tonight by a score of 10-0. Again, tomorrow night we will not be broadcasting this game, but tomorrow at 12 noon the JV game will start with Bartlett. We hope to see you here, and the varsity game will be at 2:30 immediately following. Once again, we'd like to thank everybody who made this possible tonight. We'd like to thank not only our statistician, camera guy, and just all-around technical guru, David Bach, for helping us out tonight. Also Paul Stringham. And we like to thank, of course, making this broadcast possible is, of course, Burke's Broadcasting, as well as West Tennessee Communications. Once again, your final score, Dyer County wins it 10-0 over Madison Academy. For everyone here tonight, this is Chuck Asa saying good night, everyone.